What if I told you the 2025 Tesla Model 3, painted in bright orange, now launches quicker, feels more refined, and rides quieter than ever? Yet somehow, it's not the powertrain that's the most revolutionary thing about it. And no, it's not full self-driving either. Not yet. Stick around. Welcome back to the channel that doesn't just test cars. We interrogate them. EVs, vans, crossovers, or motorhomes. If it moves and has a story, we drive it until we know why it matters. And today, it's all about a familiar face with an unfamiliar attitude. The refreshed 2025 Tesla Model 3 in an eye-searing, almost radioactive bright orange. And while the color might scream for attention, the real transformation happens in the silence, on the road, in the cabin, and underneath the sheet metal. Let's start with what hits you first, the design. Tesla didn't rip up the original Model 3 blueprint, but the 2025 update, internally known as Project Highland, brings sharpened aerodynamics, slimmer headlights, and a more sculpted front end. It's cleaner, more assertive, and paired with this new optional orange paint, it finally looks like a sports sedan instead of a tech demo. It's as if Tesla finally leaned into the emotional appeal of driving, not just the efficiency spreadsheet. Open the door, and the real changes start to reveal themselves. The interior has been thoroughly reworked. Gone are the clicky plastics and somewhat unfinished vibes of early Teslas. Now you get a wrapped dash, customizable ambient lighting, new sustainable materials, and most notably, an improved sound insulation package that actually makes this the quietest Tesla short of a Model S. Rear passengers get an 8-inch display for climate, media, and seat controls. Yes, that's now standard. Up front, the 15.4-inch center screen still controls almost everything, but it's faster, smoother, and features an upgraded UI with more customization and useful shortcuts. No stalks anymore. Indicators and gear select are now all on the screen and steering wheel. It's clean, but some drivers might need time to adapt. Minimalism has never been more aggressive. Now, under the skin, the 2025 Model 3 gets retuned suspension and dampers. There's no air ride, but you don't need it. The new setup delivers a genuinely more composed, refined ride. Bumps are better absorbed, cornering feel is more planted, and steering has improved weight and feedback. It doesn't just accelerate like a rocket anymore. It now handles with maturity. Performance? The base rear-wheel drive variant feels livelier thanks to updated motor software, but it's the long-range dual-motor AWD that's the real sweet spot. Sub 4.2 seconds to 60, over 340 miles of range, and charging speeds up to 250 kilowatts when you find the right supercharger. And let's not forget, even the base version now boasts a more stable battery management system, extending longevity and efficiency across various climates. But here's what really caught my attention. Tesla's usual digital bravado, OTA updates, constant feature tweaks, beta software, it's still here. But for once, the hardware feels like it's actually ahead of the software. The cabin feels future-proof. The dynamics feel premium. For the first time in its existence, the Model 3 isn't just a tech-first EV. It's a complete car. Now, this bright orange finish? It's part of Tesla's new premium color program, and it's not cheap, but it's a perfect metaphor for where Tesla is heading with the Model 3. Bold, confident, no longer content to just be efficient. It wants to be seen, felt, driven. Of course, the Model 3 isn't without quirks. The lack of a traditional gauge cluster will always divide opinions, and some drivers will balk at the move to screen-based everything. But what's undeniable is this. Tesla took a wildly successful formula, stripped it down, and rebuilt it with maturity and confidence. It's no longer just the EV you buy because you have to. It's the one you might want to. So now I turn it over to you. Is the 2025 Tesla Model 3 in bright orange a bold new chapter or just a flashy refresh? Would you spec yours in something that's daring, or does classic white still reign supreme? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Color choices, tech impressions, ride feel, the works. And if this video gave you a clearer picture of what Tesla's been cooking up with Highland, hit that like button, subscribe for more brutally honest reviews, and share this with someone who still thinks all EVs feel the same. Until next time, charge often, drive harder, and don't be afraid of a little color on the road.